Hello, hello, hello. Look at the Twitch chat.
What about it?
Look. My little emoji.
Oh.
What is she yapping about? I can't hear her. There's 32,000 people here.
Wow. This game is 18 plus. In every country.
Space T8 smile. Seconds.
That says 12 seconds.
Ooh.
ESO 2.
ESO 2, is that what you said?
Welcome everyone to the 2024 Elder Scrolls Online Global Reveal. Today, we'll share all of the details of our 2024 plans, including ESO's new chapter. But first, I'd like to take a moment to talk about what ESO means to all of us
it's a new chapter.
Here at ZeniMax Online and to all of you. We built ESO as a virtual world centered around Elder Scrolls lore, where you can go anywhere, play in any style you want with endless customization,
I think it is.
and have the freedom to roleplay as anyone you want. And also to be a safe harbor from the often unpredictable and complex outside world. Just take a step back to the game's early days and see how much we've accomplished. From taking on Moloch Ball with the help of Cadwell and Darian Gauthier, fighting other players to claim territory in Cyrodiil and the Ruby Throne and our amazing PvP system, slaying dragons in the sandy canyons of Elsewhere with Chimera and Abner Tharn, fencing a fortune in stolen goods at your friendly neighborhood outlaw refuge, and so much more. We take you through all of the lands of Tamriel, filled with memorable characters who return again and again to provide companionship, humor, and drama. Our stories are among the best in the genre, and our content also includes game systems like Companions, Antiquities, Tales of Tribute, Dungeons, PvP. The list goes on and on.
53,000.
With ESO, you can pick and choose what fits your virtual life in Tamriel. And later this year, we'll hit an amazing and important milestone, 10 years in Tamriel. Our history, of course, goes back even farther to ZOS's founding in 2007, and many ESO developers have been with us for 15 years or more. I can't speak of the studio's history without acknowledging the profound impact that Robert Altman had on my life and that of everyone at ZOS. As CEO of ZeniMax Media, who passed away in 2021, Robert was a true champion of the game, and he was a friend and mentor to all of us. He is very much missed, but ZOS is stronger because of the foundation he helped build during our formative years. ESO has grown over the years to be 24 million players, including gamers from all over the world. Originally in English, French, and German, we now offer localization in Chinese, Japanese, Russian, and Spanish. And ESO developers now stretch from west coast of the USA through Austin, Texas, to our headquarters in Maryland, and eastward to Budapest, Hungary, where we recently opened ZeniMax Online Hungary. ESO is truly a global phenomenon. Everyone at ZOS considers the ESO community part of the family. It's not just a hashtag.
I wish I could go to it.
That feeling of caring and connection begins in our studio, and I'm very proud to be part of it. Remember that ESO launched in April 2014, but that was just on PC. It launched on Xbox and PlayStation in June 2015. So, we're celebrating our 10-year anniversary over 15 months in 2024 and 2025. Expect community events around the globe. We announced the first of these already. It's in the Netherlands this coming spring.
Right.
Thank you to everyone who signed up already. We'll have another large community event in 2025 in the Baltimore, Washington area of the USA to mark the 10th anniversary of ESO's console launch. And a few more events sprinkled between them. We will post information on all of our anniversary celebration plans on social media and ElderScrollsOnline.com. The team has prepared special 10-year anniversary rewards for many of our in-game events happening in 2024 and 2025. Some you can start earning right now. Stay tuned for details. We're eager to celebrate and to kick things off in earnest in just a few months. I can't wait to see all of you at the in-person events. And now it's time to look forward to 2024's new content. ESO's newest chapter features everything that makes ESO special, exploring a region of Tamriel well known to Elder Scrolls fans, telling an amazing story that goes deep into the lore of the region, and adding a new gameplay with a system called Scribing, which allows players to customize some of their abilities. The chapter is called Gold Road, and it takes place on the borders of Cyrodiil, Gold Coast, and Valenwood. So let's start the show and see all the details with the global premiere of the 2024 ESO Gold Road trailer.
Skingrad, it was Cyrodiil, at least.
And see you in Tamriel.
Right. People were saying Skingrad for the next chapter, but it's still Cyrodiil. So this is the gold thing, whatever. What was it called? The gold what?
Gold Road.
Cool. Yeah, they took off his mask, the Breton. It's so weird. He died or something, and he got resurrected or some shit in one of the cutscenes. So he looks all fucking weird. It's kind of crusty. Is it Skingrad? He didn't say Skingrad, did he? You were saying Skingrad still. Why he yelled, even though he was just doing shit. Yeah, that Daedra was like a vampire. I don't know who this is. He has a restoration staff? I'd be down for a new class, but I don't think that's what this is. I don't think that's what this is. I think it's just a new chapter, and maybe I'm hoping spellcraft. It's like crystal shit. Damn, they're trapped. Goodbye.
This is epic.
Look at this fucking place. Oh my god. More church.
Yeah, I think it is Skingrad.
Oh, good. Okay, so people were right on their guesses. Skingrad. Cyrodiil.
What's up, everyone? You just saw the world premiere trailer for our upcoming chapter, The Elder Scrolls Online Gold Road. I'm Gina Bruno, ESO Senior Community Manager, and today I'm joined by the Elder Scrolls Online's own creative director, Rich Lambert.
Hey everyone, I'm thrilled to be back again for this year's ESO Global Reveal, and boy do we have a lot of exciting things to share with you all. The team has been working super hard on 2024's new adventures and features, and it's going to be another amazing year for the Elder Scrolls Online.
Well, the truth is, the team's been working super hard for the past 16 years. And Rich, you and I have actually been here from the very beginning in 2007.
It's wild looking back for sure. I remember the days of being able to fit the entire team into a minivan and all go out to lunch together. A lot has changed since then, and now we're suddenly about to celebrate 10 years of being live, with 40+ major content updates and a community that literally spans the globe. It's amazing how much we've done, and it certainly doesn't feel like 16 years have passed already.
And now that we're looking ahead to what's coming in 2024, why don't you start us off with an overview about this year's adventure and story?
Last year, we saw players explore the Telvanni Peninsula and Apocrypha zones and delved into a story surrounding the Prince of Knowledge, Hermaeus Mora, and master the magics of the Arcanist class. This year, we're inviting players to venture into a Colovian region known as the West Weald. And this region spans the western borders of Cyrodiil to the north and the eastern tip of Valenwood, and many Elder Scrolls players will probably recognize this location from Test 4 Oblivion. In our time, a dense jungle has suddenly appeared overnight along the Valenwood border, and the whole region is suffering from a rise in attacks from a mysterious new kind of Daedra.
So the new zone will be familiar for those of you who played Oblivion, but there's something big going on behind the scenes that's causing all this chaos.
We're doing something we've never done before in ESO, and we're introducing a whole new Daedric Prince.
Yeah. That is a really big deal.
It is, and we are really excited about it.
Wow.
The Gold Road storyline focuses on the return of a forgotten prince named Athelia. And it was great to be able to work with BGS to bring our vision for this new power to life, and we think folks are going to love what we've created. In last year's Necrom chapter, we dropped a major cliffhanger. Mysterious forces discovered the existence of this forgotten Daedric prince, Athelia. In Gold Road, you'll discover that prince is now free with dire consequences for all of Tamriel. I don't want to go into too much detail yet because we'll be diving deeper into the story shortly, but this is really big, and we are very excited to see how our community reacts as they learn more about Athelia and her allies.
All right, so we have a new zone and a story about the return of a long-lost Daedric prince. But there's something else arriving with the Gold Road chapter that Matt touched on that our players have been asking about for a long time.
Spellcrafting?
And that's scribing.
Oh my God.
Yes, and this is definitely something that the community has been asking about for years at this point. This chapter's big new system, scribing, is a way for players to customize their character builds. It's our take on the precursor to the spellcrafting systems from previous Elder Scrolls games, with some tweaks to balance to ensure that it works with our game's combat.
So why don't you talk a little bit about how this system works? What does it actually allow players to do?
With scribing, players tap into the fundamental elements of magic by unlocking special skills that they can then customize in many different ways. You'll be able to change things like the way a skill interacts with the world, its unique effects, and more. There's also many ways to customize these unique abilities, allowing players to further tailor their builds to their unique needs. We'll go into a lot more detail on scribing a little bit later, and we'll have a lot more info throughout the year, but we're very excited about this system, and it's really another way players can truly play the way they want to play.
Well, we clearly have a lot to cover throughout the show, so let's dig in. In the past, we've told stories that feature Daedric princes, emperors and tyrants, heroes, and all sorts of legendary monsters. Since our launch in 2014, we've continued to add to ESO's legacy with new stories that build upon and even add to Elder Scrolls lore in all new ways. And this year's tale is no exception. So let's kick things off with the lead for this zone, Ed Stark, who is going to share more about the new chapter's main storyline, including the Forgotten Prince.
Hello, everyone. I'm absolutely thrilled to talk to all of you about the story and the adventures you'll experience in the new Gold Road chapter. I was the lead for the High Isle and Greymore chapters, as well as the Murkmire DLC, and I'm having a lot of fun adding to the Elder Scrolls universe. Every part of Tamriel is unique and has its own emergent storylines, and Gold Road is no different. The West Weald region lies just east of the Gold Coast. Ruled by the Colovian Count Calantius, it is an independent nation allied to the Imperial forces currently occupying nearby Cyrodiil.
The right side?
And it is under attack. Sweltering jungles replaced a third of the West Weald seemingly overnight. While the Wood Elves in the region seem friendly and is bemused by the situation of the displaced Imperials, Count wants to find out what happened and how he can keep from losing any more of his realm. Surprisingly, however, this Dawnwood jungle overgrowth isn't the most pressing concern for you and your fellow adventurers. Laramil the Wise, an ally of Hermaeus Mora, is back. She's investigating the reappearance of Athelia, the Forgotten Prince, who was introduced at the end of the Necrom chapter. Laramil reveals that scions of Athelia are searching the Westworld for her, wreaking havoc in the region. They believe that the Forgotten Prince had some connection to the aliens who once dwelt in the ancient ruins scattered throughout the zone. These scions are desperate to help Athelia recover her memories and powers and show no mercy to anyone who gets in their way. Reality itself is under attack, and no one knows exactly how or why the Forgotten Prince has returned. It's been a very long time in any Elder Scrolls game since we delved into the nature of a new Daedric Prince.
When was the last time
What
I got
effect
added?
will the appearance of this long-forgotten prince have on the Westweald,
Oblivion
Tamriel,
or something?
or Nirn itself? How indeed can a Daedric Prince be forgotten? More importantly, how can you, the adventurer, counter Athelia's effect on the Westweald?
So he was forgotten, and then
Well,
forgotten again because of
I'm not
the
gonna tell you.
games that take place
At
after.
least not yet.
No one remembers
You have
him.
to play Gold Road to find out. But don't worry.
Maybe he has like
In
memory-
addition to the
he's Daedric
eccentric
Prince of
Laramil the
memories
Wise,
or some shit.
you have some new
Make
and
you forget
returning
he
allies
exists.
to help you unravel these mysteries. There's Baragon, ex-adventurer and brother to Evely Sharparrow, and Tribune Aaliyah Idolus,
Are
a
they
brash
companions, or
Clovian
what are they?
centurion working for Count Calantius. Outside the main story,
Oh, a
we're
vampire.
bringing back the vampire Fenorian of the Raven Watch, Khajiit investigator Mizik Thunderboots, and a few other
What?
fan-favorite allies to also help you in your journeys. There's political intrigue rivaling the tales told in Orsinium and High Isle. Supernatural threats
I don't
on the
know any of
same
those.
scale as Somerset and Greymore. Assault
We gotta
from the
catch up on
Westweald
all
as
this
powerful
content
as any
shit, right?
fiery dragon attack in Elsewhere or Daedric Dark Anchor invasions from the base game long ago. Players can choose how they progress the main story of the Gold Road as well. There's a non-linearity to the questline similar to that presented in Hrothgar and Necrom. You'll have to follow the threads to see just where they take you. And over everything is the threat of the forgotten Daedric Prince.
Make sure
and
you
her
follow the
minions.
channel thing in case for the
There's
drops.
something
I
for
don't know if that
everyone.
matters.
All along the Gold Road. I'm looking forward to seeing how you fare. Good luck
If
and
he
happy
wasn't the
hunting
lead
in
on
the
this, who
Westweald.
was? Why didn't they
What
have
do
the
you mean?
person? you
Since
said he was the
ESO's
creative
launch, we've
lead
added
on
a
the
ton
other
of new
DLCs.
areas for
Was he the
players
one
to
on this one
explore
too?
across all corners
Yeah,
of
are you
Tamriel
retarded?
and even the realms of Oblivion. Ed just shared some
So he
details about the
directed
story
it.
in Westweald. So now let's learn about how the team brought this space to life. To tell us more about this world you can explore in the latest chapter, we've invited ESO's art director to share more about this colorful but chaotic part of Tamriel.
Hey everybody, I'm CJ Greb, art director for the Elder Scrolls Online, and I'm pleased to be able to share with you more about the Elder Scrolls Online Gold Road's unique zone, the Westweald. For those of you already familiar with Southeast Cyrodiil, this will be the first time you
That
can
dude's built
return
different.
to this bountiful part of Tamriel since the Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion way back in
The
2006.
comment said he
The new zone features 3 unique biomes, each with their own distinctive look and feel. In the southeast
built
lies the Gold
like a
Road,
brick wall.
a temperate environment similar to that found on the Gold Coast. It is home
Built
to the
sturdy.
region's capital city, Skingrad,
Wow,
bustling
this looks
center
so
of the zone
fucking
and
nice.
linchpin for the Colovian Imperials who call the
All right,
Westweald
Bibian.
home.
This is my new
Towards the
favorite
southwest,
fucking like
you can find the Dawnwood.
historical
Formerly
looking
part of
zone.
the Westweald,
Oh my god,
this
this
area
looks so
is
nice.
now home to the encroaching jungles of nearby Valenwood. In this part of the zone, you'll discover a dense wilderness climate inhabited by advancing wood
This
elves
looks cool as
from the
shit, too.
settlement of Vashabar. In the north of the Westweald lies the Colovian Highlands, a mountainous
Apocrypha,
region
and
that is
this might
home
be my
to an
favorite
imperial
zones now,
settlement and
visually
numerous
and everything.
alien ruins.
Oh my god,
The
this
Highlands'
looks awesome.
rocky soil and dry climate
Makes it
is
look like Baldur's
ideal
Gate.
for the region's famous vineyards. When designing this new zone, the team wanted to capture a region undergoing a dramatic change. And generally, we try to make every zone in ESO feel unique, so much so that a player can instantly recognize what zone they're in merely by looking around. Combining these ideas led us to paint the biomes in the bright
looks
colors
like a
of
fucking
seasonal
painting,
change.
right?
Highlights of
Holy
orange,
shit.
red, and yellow punctuate
Hello?
the Westweald,
Big
giving
ounce.
the entire region an autumnal feel. Classic Colovian
Yo.
architecture inspired
put on
many
my
of the zone's
Colovian fur
structures.
helm.
However, the Colovian
big
Imperials of the
frickin' losing it.
Westweald
This looks
are wealthy
fucking
and
so
cosmopolitan.
cool.
So
This
the art
zone.
team imbued some high-end motifs and designs throughout. Although this, of course, changes the further from Skingrad you travel. As you explore the zone's rolling hills, rocky crags, bustling vineyards,
Whatever game we're playing,
you'll
we're
encounter
dropping when
many
this comes
alien
out.
ruins of various sizes and shapes, and have an opportunity to delve deeper into this part of Tamriel's ancient history. We got to have a little fun here as we consider these alien ruins less spoiled than other similar locations you may already have visited. As a result, there are structures and architectural pieces of alien culture you've never seen before. Speaking of things you've never seen before, the dense, humid forests of neighboring Valenwood seem to have taken over a significant portion of the Westweald practically overnight. This consumption of traditional Colovian territory is cause of some concern for the Imperials, as you might imagine. Even more alarming is the Wildburn, a volatile area that separates the Dawnwood from the Colovian Highlands and Gold Road, comprised of sickened, magically twisted land and
It's
even
straight
more
up
volatile
cut.
beasts.
It's like that place in
While the land itself is
Horde,
changing, it is also under attack
where
from a
it's just a
host
strip
of new,
charred
unfamiliar
land.
foes.
It looked like
Yeah.
that.
Daedra,
Huh?
never before
What's that
seen in
called?
the Elder Scrolls.
What the fuck are
roam the
those?
countryside,
Dinosaurs?
including Shardborn and aspects of Athelia that
Oh,
herald
so
from
they
the
are
realm
crystal.
known as Mirrormore.
So
And if
Crystal
all that wasn't
Atronachs.
enough, the
Yo, that's
Wildburn
straight up
has
the
taken
WoW
to
thing.
magically corrupting the indigenous beasts of the land, resulting in danger around every turn. In the Westweald, we've created a beautiful world in flux, besieged by change itself. It's Imperials meet Wood Elves, meet Oblivion, and it's a world unlike anything we've created previously. We can't wait for you to explore it.
I always love when we can share behind the scenes info about all the research and care that goes into creating a new zone. Rich, why don't you talk a little bit about what else players will encounter in Westweald?
In addition to the main storyline, the zone contains new delves and public dungeons to explore, side quests to experience, and world bosses to contend with. Everything you would expect from a chapter. There's also an all-new 12-player trial to challenge your group, and the introduction of a new type of world event.
And of course, there's all kinds of rewards that you can find in the new zone, including new item sets to loot and craft, unique collectibles to unlock, and special antiquities to scry and dig up, and a lot more.
And of course, that's all in addition to the new scribing system.
That's right. In previous chapters, we've added new classes like the Necromancer and most recently the Arcanist. We've also added new gameplay systems that we continually update, such as treasure hunting with antiquities, our deck-building card game, Tales of Tribute, even our housing and furnishing system, and of course, companion system, which allows you to bring an ally to fight alongside with you. This time with Gold Road, we're adding a new way to further tweak your builds just how you want them. We know everyone's been waiting patiently for more information on this new system, so let's kick it over to Kira to explain exactly how it works.
Play Your Way is one of Elder Scrolls Online's biggest pillars, and we're always looking to give our players even more ownership over their characters
Her voice
and
sounds
their
like
skills. For scribing, our system focus was around roleplay and choice.
her voice sounds
We
like
wanted
a
to
narrator
give
or
our
something.
players the power to customize skills to enhance their roleplay and have more agency in choosing and creating those skills that are right for them. With scribing, we've created a new ability for every weapon skill line, and a few more. Each of these new skills, or grimoires, has customizable elements that you can swap out to suit your needs while maintaining a fun and balanced experience. Every grimoire
What the
has a
fuck?
base function, the thing it always does. For example, the new Bow Grimoire, Vault, has you shoot the ground with an enchanted arrow, creating an area of effect,
What?
and then backflip out of danger.
Yo,
enabling a
that's
quick
cool shit.
tactical fire and escape ability. But you can personalize it from here. Every scribe skill also has 3 script
Come
slots.
on.
A
I got
primary,
muted again.
secondary, and tertiary,
Because I-
which allow you to change the ability's specifics. Want to double down on
It's because
poison
I
or bleed?
use Control V to
Set
type
one
my
of those
emote
as the primary
but
script of
sometimes
Vault,
the emote doesn't
and now
type it,
that's
just types
the
the words
damage
and it
type
mutes me.
of its AoE.
for 10 minutes.
Primaries determine the main effect of the skill and its resource cost.
Fucking trash.
But perhaps you're more of a ranged healer character. Keep it ally focused and customize Vault with a heal primary
Yo.
and add either a heal over time or stamina recovery secondary for any allies in that area of effect. Secondaries are about individualizing that skill to better match with your build or roleplay. This is where we have more unique effects that tie into the identity of the parent skill line. For example, a unique bow secondary gives the player a stack of the Hawkeye bonus, increasing damage on their other bow abilities for a short duration. Finally, you're able to add a buff or debuff to Vault as its tertiary effect. Perhaps minor maim, minor expedition,
So
or
3
minor
things,
vulnerability.
the main skill and 2
That
buffs.
is a lot of ways to
3.
customize just
Or, yeah, I
this
guess
skill. And we have even more scripts and combinations to be revealed in the future.
Somebody said
But
mommy.
scribing isn't just
Yeah, I
a
wish I could tell you.
system
Well,
for
not to say
tinkering
mommy,
with
but
skills. It's
I got rid of the
also
check 'cause
an
I can't type.
exploration into the ancient origins of magic, following the legacy and discovering the secrets of the mage who first learned to manipulate those energies. You'll need to own the Gold Road chapter to unlock the system. One more thing. When we were deep into this customization headspace, we loved the idea of having our skill visuals better reflect our players' roleplay goals.
Are they going
and
to
perhaps
update
feel a bit
visuals
fresh if they've been playing
for every
a while.
class?
When Gold Road and Scribing launch, we'll also be adding a select number of skill styles.
What?
These styles are color variants of popular abilities from weapon, guild, and world skills. Like Wall of Elements will have a new purple version, Trap Beast,
What the fuck?
orange, and Mage Light a green option, so that when you equip those abilities, you'll be able to select which version you want to see. By the way, in Gold Road, all of these skill styles will be earnable as in-game rewards.
I wish I could fucking type.
We have a lot more planned for
Well, I
skill
never typed
styling in the
during
updates
these
after
things,
the
so who
chapter
cares?
2.
That's
We
crazy
can't
though.
wait to share more about scribing and styling with the ESO
Oh, it's called
community in the
styling?
coming months. And
Damn,
see
coming
what new
months.
metas, builds, and more come out. See you soon.
This ain't releasing for at least 6 months.
Scribing
Maybe
looks like
summer.
it has the potential to really change the way our players play the game.
We definitely believe it will, and scribing gives our players a level of flexibility with their builds they've never seen before in ESO. The new customizable abilities can be used by any class, allowing players to maximize an aspect of their build or perhaps give them a new way to fill a gap. And the system also provides a brand new avenue to customize their visuals too. We know just how important fashion is to our community.
Well, the good news
There's
is you won't
abilities I
have to
don't
wait
use
too
because of
long to
fashion.
play because scribing arrives with the Elder Scrolls Online Gold
summer.
Road on June 3rd for PC and Mac and June 18th for Xbox and PlayStation
We have to
consoles.
play. I don't care.
And it's
There's nothing
available
coming
to
out during that
pre-purchase
time for
now.
me.
You can visit ElderScrollsOnline.com for more
Can I
details.
do we get something for pre-purchasing?
Now, as many
Like,
of you
right
watching
now?
might expect, this chapter isn't the only major release in 2024.
There is a lot coming this year. We're kicking things off in March with Update 41 and our newest dungeon DLC pack, which includes 2 new dungeons, Oathsworn Pit
New
and
housing
Bedlam Vale.
feature.
These 2 dungeons will have you explore a training ground for the followers of Malakath and a
The
secret
orcs?
vault within the demi-realm of Maelstrom. Both
What the fuck?
dungeons help set the stage for the upcoming chapter release and storyline. These dungeons will be available in normal and veteran modes and have their own veteran hard mode difficulties with all the unique rewards you'd expect, including new item sets and collectibles. And as always with these DLCs, these new challenges can be purchased in the in-game Crown Store or they come free as part of ESO Plus.
If you want to first look at these new dungeons, be sure and tune in to our next ESO live stream as we'll be joined by lead
don't.
encounter designer Mike Finnegan to
you?
share all the details about this upcoming dungeon DLC.
That's not all we have going throughout 2024 either. Update 43, which is scheduled to arrive in August, will be another base game update similar to what we did in 2023.
It said housing feature.
And that includes a host of bug fixes and quality of life improvements, with some pretty exciting features, including something housing related. And finally, Update 44 will close
wonder
the
what you
year
would
out
do.
by introducing 2
Maybe it's
new
a house that
in-game
you can build.
companions.
Maybe they're releasing
It's
housing
something we're not
furniture to
quite
build
ready
your
to
own
reveal
house.
yet. But to
You know
all
what I
our
mean?
PvP-minded
Like
players,
actual build your own
you
house.
might
like,
want to pay particular attention to this update.
Well,
Wow.
you'll definitely want to keep an eye
I
out for
think it's
more
to build your own
information on our
house,
plans
a
as the year
plot to
progresses.
build.
Okay, we've gone over so much already, but as with any major chapter release, there's a ton of in-game rewards you can get when you pick up Gold Road. Let's find out more about the various additions
Okay,
and
cool.
pre-purchase
I do wanna
rewards
see
for the
this.
Elder Scrolls Online Gold Road with community managers Jess and Kevin.
Hi, everyone.
everyone, I'm
Loose-ass
Jess
headset.
Folsom, ESO's lead community manager, and I'm joined by my fellow community manager, Kevin
Oh,
Bully.
hello, Liz.
We're here to tell you a little more about the new Gold Road
Sorry, I'm not
chapter,
looking
its
at-
additions, and pre-purchase rewards.
This.
Thanks, Jess. And hey, everyone. As mentioned, the Elder Scrolls Online Gold Road arrives this summer on PC and Mac and on Xbox and PlayStation consoles. However, you can pre-purchase the chapter right now on ElderScrollsOnline.com and unlock in-game items, which we'll cover in just a minute. But first, let's talk about the different versions of Gold Road.
Right.
Ooh, looks
Depending on your
nice.
history with the Elder Scrolls
I think the
Online, there's
fucking normal
bound to be
version
an
looks better
edition
than
of
this.
Gold Road that suits you. If you're an existing player, the upgrade versions may be just right.
If you're a new or returning player, the collection might be a good fit.
Oh my god.
It includes the ESO base game, all 7 previous chapters, and the new
only
Gold Road
completed
chapter at launch.
4 of these.
That means the collection will allow you to begin your adventures in Tamriel right now, and play the new chapter once it launches.
Damn, I skipped 4.
Both the Gold Road upgrade and collection are also available in deluxe editions, which includes a bounty of
oh my
additional
God, that
in-game
new
items
style!
themed around
What
the
the fuck?
Westweald and Skingrad regions, including a unique
Deluxe
pet,
edition?
memento,
Deluxe edition.
outfit
Oh,
style,
it's at
emote
launch?
pack,
The
and
fucking-
first of its kind mount, all of which are
the
granted
f-
at
a
chapter
chimera?
launch.
Whichever edition of Gold Road you choose, there are several pre-purchase rewards you can unlock.
The
These
pet's
include a striking new costume, pet, and crown crate delivered at launch, and instant in-game access to the spectacular wolf mount.
Eh.
For a limited time, if
That
you
fucking
pre-purchase
deluxe
Gold
one. I
Road,
gotta get
you'll
the
get
deluxe.
instant access to this matching wolf pup pet, so don't miss out.
You can pre-purchase the Elder Scrolls Online Gold Road right now on ElderScrollsOnline.com or select retailers for PC and
Yeah,
Mac,
I gotta get
Xbox
that
Series
deluxe.
X and
That
S,
looks nice.
Xbox One, PlayStation
That
4,
fucking
and
costume,
PlayStation
bro.
5. Of course, we have a lot of exciting releases, in-game events, and community fun lined up for the Elder Scrolls Online between now and chapter launch too.
You'll be able to explore 2 new dungeons launching along with Update 41. You can get a first look at these new dungeons and Update 41 by helping us test it all on the PC and Mac public test server in just a few days.
Oh wow.
Then, this spring, ESO will introduce the prologue quest for Gold Road. This free quest line sets up the events of the upcoming chapter and is available to anybody who owns a copy
Did
of
you
the
see
Elder
that new
Scrolls
costume
Online.
or the new armor style?
If you'd like to
That
check
looked
out
crazy.
some of ESO's past DLCs and chapters for free, then now is your chance with the
Holy
ESO
shit.
Plus free trial, live right now on all platforms. There's also a ton of fun in-game events lined up over the next few months, including the now live Guilds and Glory celebration, then the White Strikes Mayhem PvP event,
Jester Festival
and of
come back.
course,
Oh,
the fan favorite
the Guilds and
Jesters
Glory
Festival.
complete any daily give you event tickets,
Starting
so I gotta
right
do
now
that
with
so
the
I can
Guilds
get
and
that
Glory
house.
celebration, you can earn the Moloch Ball Illusion Imp Pet, as well as its morphs over the course of 2024. It's the perfect companion to get you in the celebratory mood as we head into the incredible
have to get
10th
the Moloch
anniversary
Ball pet. It's the 10th
celebration for the Elder
anniversary
Scrolls
pet. Gotta do
Online.
it.
To learn more about this year's morphing collectible, check out our preview article on the official ESO website. We've grown in so many ways since ESO first launched. With international community managers across 15 unique territories and 7 officially supported languages, this massive celebration of ESO and its community is our biggest one yet. And it will include many in-person events around the world.
I wish I could go.
As Matt mentioned earlier,
Fucking
the fun kicks off with our
Netherlands or
first
whatever.
in-person event in Amsterdam, Netherlands, and continues all the way into 2025 with our largest in-person event in the US yet. We hope to see you at one of them. Check ElderScrollsOnline.com for the details on our upcoming Q1 Dungeon DLC, the in-game events, and our 10th anniversary plans. We have big things ahead.
We can't wait for you to join us as we celebrate 10 amazing years of the Elder Scrolls Online together.
All right, so let's recap. We've revealed ESO's upcoming chapter, The Elder Scrolls Online Gold Road, and shared what kind of adventures and features you can expect when it launches June 3rd for PC Mac and June 18th for Xbox and PlayStation consoles.
This includes a new zone, the Colovian region known as the Westweald, which is a storyline that features
did
the
not spell
return
that right.
of a
All
forgotten
right, fine.
prince, Athelia. And of course, the brand new scribing system, which allows you to unlock and customize special skills for all your characters.
And don't forget, ESO Gold Road is available for pre-purchase today We've got a lot planned for ESO's 10-year anniversary, which includes a host of in-person events, starting with the ESO 10-year celebration in Amsterdam this spring. Make sure to RSVP if you haven't
That's so
already
weird
done
that
so.
I haven't heard
From
of
all of
ever
us here
a
at
convention.
ZeniMax
You would
Online
think they would have
Studios,
it
thank you
more
for
like how
watching.
Warframe does.
Keep an eye out on our social channels and ElderScrollsOnline.com for more information on everything we've covered today. And don't forget to tune in next week for a first look at Update 41. We can't wait to share more details with you on the upcoming Gold Road chapter, anniversary celebration, and more later this year.
That
Thanks
zone
again for
looks
joining us
awesome.
today, and we'll
Spellcraft
see you all
seems
next
fun
time.
as fuck. The new armor style and mount for the deluxe edition, I definitely want to use. Seeing this makes me want to fucking play the 4 DLCs I never touched. Awesome. When do I get my free shit though?
Claim your drop by January 19th.
Oh, okay.
We get 2 things. It's a scroll, it looks like, and the emote.
Ooh. All right. I'm gonna go grab it.